Is it Thursday tomorrow? It is, isn't it? Okay, good. Because I called in sick. Because I just told them, look, there ain't no way.
Here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created.
Where?
It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing.
Where's the big sushi?
It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Can I use your phone for like 1 second? Just like Safari?
Yeah, where do I get that happy? Where do I get that happy?
The memory place.
No, I'm gonna hit this happy button.
Sorry. I'm bringing a sexy crunch. Other dairy foods don't even have ice. I never knew your bottle said that.
It's not mine.
I'm bringing sexy crunch.
Yeah. Why does it say that?
Dairy don't even have ice. What does that even mean?
What does it have to do with the bottle?
This time from
Nothing.
GameSpot.com.
Sexy crunch.
Yeah, what does that even mean, bro?
I don't know it. I don't
nature
want
of
to.
choice in games, and one that offers some of
I
the most
wonder why no one wanted that
surprisingly
bottle.
rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation. Boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise. These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no, oh God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online storefront for computer games. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they? Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them. Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have. And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in... Oh, you're back, you see.
Oh,
you were only frozen in time for a few minutes.
No, I can see that. I can see this is too long.
Rambling monologue full of a... Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button.
No, take it too long, mate.
The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your finger... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was...
Let me press it.
I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes?
Yeah.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh my goodness.
Hey, give me the lights back. No, give me the lights back, mate.
It's been a week.
You think you're holding me hostage here?
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had...
You're still talking.
After a year.
Stop keeping track after a year.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I fixed it. I fixed it here.
Don't press it again. Read the time. What time? No, read the time. Read the time.
No, it doesn't matter though. Look.
It might.
No, look, it's beeping at me. It doesn't like me now. Fuck you, turn the lights back on.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us.
He's not over it. This is how long it's going to take him to get over it. Yes, now help me out. Come on, give me more game, bro. I'll bust through this wall if you don't. Look, don't make me press it again. You're going to make me press it again, aren't you?
Yeah.
Fucking cock.
He's gonna be talking straight away.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Okay, I get it. You've gone nuts. It's been so long, but look. Let me get to the next room.
No, don't let him continue this, please.
Yeah.
Ew, this is gross. Skip.
Told you. This is what you have to do. You have to press it. There's nothing else to do here. Yeah, I get it. Come on. Look, wake up. Turn the lights back on.
Oh,
okay, finally. Yeah, you're fucking mad at me. I get it. Okay, I'm gonna press the button again if you don't fucking do some constructive. Fix my game, dude. That's better. This is a little better. Look, you can see some sunshine coming through. You know, it's a bit of an extreme redecorating. It's some extreme redecorating.
Is that a door in the back corner?
But we can work with this. No, he's not being that nice to me yet. But look, the hope's shining through. Let's hope we get that. That's better. Look, alright. Yeah, see? Yeah, good things are happening now. I think we killed him. I almost hope we did. Almost. Look, you've got
helpful
no,
anyway.
but you've got one more chance. If you're okay with this, I'm okay with this. Oh, you fucking killed my plants.
Bro.
No, that's it. I'm hitting the button as soon as I can. Fucking, you better work your button. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, because you just killed my happiness. You fucking son of a bitch.
I gotta get rid of all the...
See, look, mind games. Just stop trying to psy-op me. Oh, now the button doesn't work, I bet. Well, guess what?
So if you had a chance, say God took you into the clouds, and he's like, alright, you're coming with me to heaven, or...
Well, what about how long do I have left? Because what about my wife and kids and my life and...
Or it's the end of times, you can go back and save as many people before you come back.
But why do you need to take me up or even tell me that? Couldn't we just do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're wasting time by taking me up here. I was already ready to do that. I was already ready.
Yeah, but you know how it says when he comes down, when he comes back, we're gonna get taken up into a cloud.
That's what Deluxe says, it's not what Revelation says.
Yeah, but still...
See, it's contradictory, it's not all the same. Or
yeah, but if you
it's not all the same, just judgment. Why not just skip time? We'll just go straight to the judgment. Let's just kill all the evil people. In fact, you could just do that for us. You don't even have to get taken to nowhere. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're the best at your job, like...
What could it mean?
Why are you making more work for yourself, guy? Don't make so much work for yourself. You're making more work for yourself than you need to, God.
It's just, no,
I think people's opinions make the waters muddied and they take away from what he should actually could and should do. No, I'm not. How can I judge him? The thing is, what do you think the most powerful, best, what do you think the smartest thing and wisest thing could possibly be? Take all the weak people who weren't ready to fight away on a cloud and just leave the people that were ready to go fight. Why not just get the people who are ready to fight and help the people who are ready to fight? Look for the best possible outcome. You know what I mean? What if he just like got rid of all the evil people? No one needs to get taken nowhere. You're making more work for yourself, dude. You're making way more work for yourself than needs to be.
No. I'd come back.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Yeah, but
when you find an answer coming to a staircase,
aren't you right now? Aren't you already like that? Yeah, so then why do you need to add an extra step to it? Like, isn't everyone already on that same page of that? You don't think that there's big, strong dudes out there that have been like that their whole lives and they're still going to be like that even after they're dead?
I'm just thinking, like, what can I fight with, though? Like, if I'm really...
Everything, your whole body, mind, soul, everything, all of your resources.
But, like, if an army base comes to our house with, like,
weapons,
guns are blazing...
Yeah, get weapons.
That's what I'm saying. What am I going to do?
Yeah, get some weapons.
Holy Spirit!
No, get some weapons and then hopefully...
Shoot them!
Yeah, hopefully God helps you do that. That's what I was trying to say the other day about, like, back in the day, God used to do all of the killing for most of the time, and then the rest of the time, he'd get the Israelites to kill it, and it was being done for him a lot of the time. Like, do you think something changed since then? Like, because I think the only thing that's changed is, like, the Red Sea didn't split during World War II, and actually humans had to fight humans. Like when before, back in the olden times, God was doing a lot. It's like now it just looks like no, but this is what I'm saying. Now it's like it looks like mainly the humans do the fighting now, but I can make really wise, calculated decisions, stuff that seem miraculous, and like be able to escape enemy territory without being seen, and all this kind of stuff, crazy stuff that you would think is impossible. But like, yeah, so maybe it's a little bit of both. But I'll tell you what, from recent history, if you just look at recent history, it's humans doing a lot of the fighting. So I'm like, I'm not being hopeful that an angel could just come down and save me from the fucking devil, but like, I want to kill the devil
and the
more
door
than I
just
want an
opened
angel
all by itself.
to help me do
and
it.
Stanley got the hell along.
Do you know what I mean? I actually don't want to make more work for God, and I'm not expecting him. I guess I am. Like, I do expect him to do whatever he can do, but like if I can do as much as I can do with the least amount of help from him is good for both of us. Because it means I'm more better prepared.
Guns, though?
What do you mean? Just live in America?
Yeah,
Just
but
live in every
say the
state,
whole world
any
went
state in
kaput
America.
now, where are you going to get guns? If
Texas,
Liam,
Arizona.
if you can't travel, how?
Yeah,
are
well, you should have
gonna
thought
get
about
them?
it. Should have thought about it.
You should have thought about it.
No, everyone should have thought about it. The
Yeah,
whole
but-
of Australia, England, all those countries that outlawed and banned guns, they should have thought about it.
Yeah.
Canada's still pretty okay. Canada, I don't think you can still get them.
I don't think I
Lots of parts of North America.
think
That's
I-
why America's like the last free country, dude. You know, one nation under God, like indivisible,
Do you know the
with
code?
freedom and justice for all. Do you have that in Australia? Do you have that written into your constitution here in this country? No, we don't live in a free country. We don't have the right to freedom of speech, the right to bear arms. We don't have any of those rights. We're fucking basically retards.
No.
Yeah, Australia is retarded, dude. Don't fucking get it twisted. They're fucking sold out. Australia is more sold out than America at this point. Because at least there's a whole bunch of Christians with guns in their country. Our country is basically dog shit. Our country gets stepped on by fucking Japan, let alone fucking China and Russia. Like, what's Australia going to do against China and Russia? Paper planes. Like, we do have an army and shit, but like, bro, I don't even get into it because our army is a fucking joke. Like, it's all a gay
Bro,
fest.
even what?
It's all fag fest, bro. It's
Bro,
all
even
fucking...
what's his name, son said, who's joining the military.
It's just a fucking, it's
He
just a
wants
big
to be in the
orgy.
position
It's just a
ordering
sex fest.
people around, and I was like,
Yeah, see, it's for the wrong reasons,
and
bro.
I was like,
It's
bro,
for the
just
wrong
the way
reasons,
you
not
came
to save
across that-
children,
yeah, I was
not
like,
to
the way
do
you come
anything.
across that, you're not even joining to stop trafficking or anything, like.
No, but not even
You're
that.
just
Just stop
joining-
kids from getting bombed, which they
You're
are
just-
in a lot of countries.
Yeah,
like,
you're
oh, I
just
actually want to go to
joining some
Gaza so I can
people
save
around.
some
That's
Palestinians.
sad,
No, it's fucked. The world's fucked, alone, and that's what you gotta know. It's all a bunch of bullshit. Like, except for fucking a few smart people that know what the fuck's going on and are militant.
You gotta press the elevator button.
I think,
We're really doing this again.
no, it's a different. I've done this. Did you do this before? Did you press this big red button before? No, I'll tell you what else, like, because if you do think about
Stanley
it,
walked
right,
straight ahead
everyone's
through the large
worried
door
about, like,
that
the
read Mind Control
hypothetical,
Facility.
worst case and scenario. Actually, no, I'm going to do it again, but I'm going to press yes. I'm going to press on. I'm going to turn it on this time, just for shits and gigs.
The lights
yeah, I'll tell
rose
you
on an
this,
enormous room
like,
packed
yeah.
with television screens.
So think
What
about...
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought.
You
to
know how
himself.
everyone's
Did
worried
he have
about
the
this
strength
hypothetical
to find
dystopian
out?
future that we're all going to live in, where it's like
No, I'm not
basically...
worried about
No,
it.
no, but listen, because this is what I'm saying. If you think about it, right, I'm just trying to make about you think about it logically. If everyone's scared, we're going to go into an apocalyptic lifestyle. No, but listen, this is the
But you're
argument.
the one showing us zombie things.
Because I'm
like,
telling you
come
to...
on,
No,
Liam.
but I'm just telling you to think about
You
it.
can't tell me to not think about post.
No, but I'm showing you that. I'm showing you that. I'm
videos.
showing you that because this isn't a dream.
Yeah.
Everyone has thoughts and in my head, what could it be like? But like, it's all out there. It's all actually
Yeah,
online.
I'm trying to hypothesize.
No, but get it out of your head and like actually follow what everyone's telling us, like what they're actually saying in the governments and like what legislation they're passing and like some states are protesting against chemtrails and stuff. Like this is the world we live in.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
and if I listen to that, which I am,
Yeah,
what am I going to do
you
about
get
it?
it in here, and then you can know rather than just guess on your own.
Know
like
what?
more
Know
information, more information
Know
make
how
you
I'm
know
going
more.
to defend myself? No,
Or-
that's
or-
not teaching
well,
me how to
aga-
defend
against-
myself. That's just teaching me how
Well, no.
to fear and what to fear.
Not really, because exactly that you should, because that's what you have to
I
fight
shouldn't
against.
fear anything other than God, actually.
But you should know who your enemy is. and you should know how to recognize them and what they look like. Like, that's what it is. Know your enemy, bro. And I'll tell you what it is. So, like, the hypothetical of going into a dystopian future, which is like is like apocalypse, or it's like fascist, so like a Nazi state, like going back to like World War II days where everything was fascist and tyrannical dictatorship, like Stalin, Joseph Stalin, like something like millions of Russians died under Stalin's dictatorship during World War II, and it's like, you know, just people just dying, just like, you know, worshipping the state, and like, you know, everything's basically checkpointed, and you can't get away with anything more than what the government allows you to do, and it's like you have to you have to checkpoint before you can buy and sell anything. You have to like keep everything recorded through the government and stuff like that. If we actually went into a world that was like that, and like they would like not let you buy and sell without getting a fucking microchip, if we actually went into that society, I want you to think about it.
People are
You
not
don't
gonna
think,
be okay
yeah,
with that.
you don't think that anyone stopping me from going into a store unless I have a fucking microchip in my head, like I wouldn't just fucking stab that person, like I wouldn't just fucking kill that person, because you're insane. You're turning the world into Nazis. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, oh no, you can't go here unless you wear the Jew armband, you know, like the Star of David armband, or you get gas chambered. Like, no, we're not going back to that. They tried to do that with COVID. If they try and do anything further than COVID, you can guarantee all the people that, like all the World War II vets, all the Christian Americans with guns, would just be like, no, fuck
Had
off.
Stanley really been under someone's control
Like, fuck
all
off.
this time?
You're not taking us to military checkpoints and camps. Like, oh, you gotta go into this camp. Like, what would you do if someone came into your house with the AR-15, like the military came into the house and said with guns, alright, you gotta go to the camps?
No.
Yeah, you'd kill them, or you would die fighting them. Like, so it doesn't matter. You don't have to worry about the full future scenario, because if that ever happens, that's what people are going to do regardless. And if they don't, then we're already fucked anyway. The weak people get stepped on. They can go to the camps and wait there and waste away and get killed long term. But like, bro, I'll take a bullet for anyone like that they try and fucking make do that, and I'll fucking kill the guys fucking holding the guns to make people get in camps. Like, just resist fascism all the way. It's being a conscientious objector. Being conscientious objector.
All of it monitored and commanded from this very.
So like when they were trying to
And
make
as the
people go to
cold reality
Vietnam,
of his
sort of
past
like
began to
university
sink in,
students and shit.
Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible
But yeah,
power
you know what I mean?
over
It's just
another
like,
human
bro,
life.
as if you don't think
For
good
he
does actually want
would
to fight
dismantle
people.
the controls
Like, as if you don't
once
think like
and
good
for
people would
all.
just kill all bad people if they could. Like all the, like I'm talking the worst people, like yeah, the fucking, like the dictators and the, it's like the fucking psychopaths running governments and stuff, like the war criminals, right? War criminals. You don't think that the average good person wants to get rid of all the war criminals?
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the
That
controls.
most, like probably
After they kept you
95%
enslaved all
of
these
billions
years, you
of the
go and you try to
population
take
of the
control
Earth
of the machine
would
for
have all
yourself.
fucking,
Is that what you
you know,
wanted?
gangs, like, you know, what do you call it, where everyone jumps on, like, stacks on.
Stanley.
Like, that everyone just stacks on anyone trying to be a Hitler again.
But you need to understand.
No, true or what? You don't think that everyone would just be stacks on the new Hitler?
Supposed
And that's what I think it
go.
is. I think Donald Trump
Turn the
might actually be
controls
like
off
ramping up to be the
and
new
leave.
Hitler and getting
If you
everyone
want
to
to throw
worship
my story
Israel
off
and
track,
like be
you're
like
gonna
hate
have to do
Muslims,
much better than
like
that.
and like
I'm
you know
afraid you
worship
don't
the
have
Jews
nearly the
and
power
be
you
Israel
think
and
you
the
do, for
Zionists,
example, and
or
I
they blow
believe
up all
you'll
the
find
kids in
this
Palestine
pertinent.
and we have to go back and fight
Stanley
Palestine
suddenly
or some
realized
bullshit.
he had
We're
just
gonna
initiated
money
the
to
Netherlands
NASA,
emergency
send money to
detonation
Israel and
in the
NASA.
event that this machine
Because
was
he's not a
without
Christian and he's a
proper DNA
full-blown
identification,
Kabbalah,
detectors are said to explode,
Freemason,
eliminating
third
the
degree
entire
fucking
complex.
piece of
How long
shit that
until
hung out with
detonation
Jeffrey
then?
Epstein, bro. Like, this is what I think, bro. When you really think about all the evidence you fucking calculate
Now this is
it,
making
these people are
things a little more
pieces of
fun,
shit,
isn't it,
bro.
Stanley? It's your time
They never
to
say what they're
shine.
gonna do.
You
They always
are
do the
star.
opposite of what
It's
they're gonna
your
say.
story now.
And it's
Shape
just
it to
how
your
good
heart's
the bullshit
desires.
sounds, because I think that's what why a lot of people
Oh, this
got
is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere
Yeah, it's gonna
moments
blow
until
up,
the
'cause I
bomb
pressed
goes
on.
off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you.
But yeah, I'll tell you what else I think about that shit. It's like,
What all this means. I barely know where to start.
No, get out of here.
What's that? You'd
where
like to
it's
know where
actually
you're
going.
going.
Go, go. You'd like to know
A
where
moment
you're
of
going.
solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Quick.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first.
All the way
so
to 5, and I
you
think I can make it.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully?
Didn't do shit.
Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Yeah, he tricked you and there was no choice. This is what happens when you try and blow up the facility. Didn't work.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo?
But yeah, I don't think people are going to buy that either, because too many people have woken up to enough is enough. Like, too many people are...
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Try and do something.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I'm not going to do that this time. Fuck you.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah, I just don't think people buy it. Like, too many people know that Trump isn't who he says he is. Because, that was my point. So, like, I can get out there and I can start saying, I love Jesus. I think Jesus is the best thing for this country. I'm going to stop all the wars in every other country that we're in. I'm going to pull out all the troops and bring them back to our country.
Before he became president, he was like, yeah, I'm going to build a wall. Never did.
No, they kind of...
No,
he didn't. Yeah, you're right.
Never did.
I think he didn't do anything to stop the border, like, because it was the cartels coming across the border.
Didn't he say, like, a bunch of things and he never did any of them?
No, he didn't.
That was like the
and he did all the bad things.
First proof.
He gave
all of his promises.
Yeah, he gave all the money to NASA, Israel. I don't know if he pulled troops out of Afghanistan, but he did a bunch. He fucking put out the vaccines. He was in charge when they rolled out quarantine and all that shit.
Did you not say that?
He's who put the lockdowns out. That's what I think the biggest point is. Everyone forgets that Trump put the lockdowns out. He is Hitler. Everyone loves him too much and let him get away with too much. He was Epstein's friend. Like, fuck him. Don't believe any of the fucking politicians, bro. They could pull out a dude that looked exactly like Jesus and probably was, like, they could be like, look at this Middle Eastern dude, look, he's exactly like Jesus, this is like Jesus come back, and you'd be like, yeah, okay guys, peace on earth, all of that, and then if he actually didn't do it, you know what I mean? Like, that's basically all this is shenanigans. Fucking shenanigans, bro. It's all a fucking joke to pull the wool over our eyes while they fucking steal everyone's money. Taxes and shit. Fucking wartime taxes. That's what the income. Yeah, exactly. They sit in a room alone. I'm not even shitting you. They probably alone. They probably sit.
I was like, oh my gosh,
Alana,
you're not even my age yet.
I'm telling you, I'll guarantee it. No, but he's actually smart if he knows that's what he's getting in for, because that's what my friend said about the Navy. The Navy's just a fucking giant orgy, and they probably just sit down and play COD all day, and people send money to the government doing their real jobs. Like, what do you think the military is? Do you think they're fucking grandiose? Like, they're going out there every day saluting the flag, doing 1,000 push-ups. Like, oh yeah, we're going on the front lines. We're gonna go save the kids out of Palestine. We're gonna save the kids out of Palestine. No, they're not. Bro, the military's bullshit, bro. Yeah, no, the military's bullshit.
And he came back from the Navy, and I seen him at Marina Pub. I was just playing.
My friend said it was orgies.
And I was like, oh.
It was all orgies.
I was like, how's the Navy? Was it all swampy orgy? And he's like,
yeah,
actually,
yeah,
it was.
It fucking is.
And I was like, yeah, shit.
Yeah.
I was like, far out.
Big sex clubs and
Crap.
drinking a lot,
Stanley,
probably.
is that you? Hold on.
Drinking,
Sorry
heavily
to keep you
drinking.
waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right.
Great.
They use
Okay,
drones to
there we
fight
go.
wars now,
All
Alana.
right now. I
No
want
one's
you to come
actually
in
out there
and
doing
tell me
any of the
all about
groundwork like they used to. They just blow up schools in a fucking office, press of a button and
Do
knock
you know what
it.
they do to new recruits?
Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
It's like they
They
tell
want to
all
commit
the
their
new
life to
recruits as a
you.
joke to go
I'm trying to make a
collect
point
all
here,
the
Stanley.
exhaust from the
I'm
engines.
trying to get you to see something. Come
And I
inside.
was like,
Let me show you what's really going
what?
on here.
And he's like, so they're just standing there with plastic bags trying to
This
catch
is
the
a
air,
very sad
like
story about the
idiots,
death of a man
just to
named
mess with
Stanley.
their heads. And I was like, what? I was like, who
Yeah,
does
it's called
that?
hazing. It's called hazing
Stanley is
rituals.
quite
That's
a
when you
boring
join a
fella.
fraternity.
He has
Like,
a
they
job
do all
that
that shit in the
demands nothing of
Freemasons,
him.
get you to jump the
Every
code and
button
shit
he
like that.
pushes
I was like, who
is a
does
reminder
that?
of the
Heaps of people,
inconsequential
cults.
nature of his existence.
Cults do it, actually. It is basically a cult thing. It's like what they do in Scientology. Jehovah's Witness.
It's messed up.
No, but heaps of places do it.
It's messed up.
It's like do 1,000 push-ups for me.
Look at him
the
there,
job.
pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to
They do it in Hollywood too.
Now
Like,
he's
yeah,
pushing
suck my dick and I'll make you a movie
Now
star.
he's eating lunch.
You don't think they do that?
Now he's going home.
Or just every
No,
fucking
he's
person that
coming
you've ever
back to
seen,
work.
probably, yeah.
One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this
Didn't they
life.
do that to him though? What did they do to him? What happened to Macaulay Culkin?
Bro, look up fucking
But in
Harvey
his mind,
Weinstein and what he did to fucking...
In his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From
No,
behind his
Macaulay
desk,
Culkin
Stanley
fucking
dreamed of wild expeditions
just like
into
loves
the
cheese
unknown.
pizza.
Fantastic
Like CP, he
discoveries
just
of
loves
new
it.
lands.
And
It was wonderful.
he was best friends with
And each
Michael
day that he
Jackson
returned
and
to
says
work
that he was a
was
great
a
guy
reminder
and
that
nothing
none
ever
of it
happened.
would ever happen to him.
Ching. Just like all the
So he
kids
began
that
to
said nothing
fantasize
ever
about his own
happened
job.
with them and Michael
First,
Jackson.
he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped out from
Like,
the desk
they
to
make the
realize
big
that
money.
all of his co-workers,
Like,
his boss,
how-
everyone in the
dress
building
scheme.
had suddenly
Right.
vanished.
And I think-
Pay
off
off
the
all
face
the
of the
victims.
earth.
Well, I think about it, you think who's more of the victim? Because I think parents eventually were sending their kids to go get fucked by Michael Jackson so that they could put the lawsuit out and then get the hush money. Because it's like, oi, look, Michael Jackson's paying $1 million to $10 million for every kid that he fucks to keep it out of the news. Like, would you fuck Michael Jackson for $10 million? And the kid's like, yeah, fucking, I'm fucking.
No.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
No,
Like,
Liam.
bro, you don't think it went like that eventually? That's how it happened eventually.
Imagine that he came
He was
to
paying off all the families. Eventually, the families figured it out and started sending their kids to him, bro.